Okay, here we go. Good morning. This is funny. I don't really know how to start this since this is my first YouTube video. So welcome to the channel. Let's start there. I recently moved across the country, basically, and I've been spending a lot of time with myself and my thoughts. And I've always loved writing. So there's so many YouTubers that I really look up to in terms of how smart they are, you know, and the way that they are able to express themselves through their words. And I feel like I kind of pride myself in that also in some way. I didn't really know how to start this, but I knew that I just needed to do it, because if I didn't do it now, then I was going to wait until I had all the facts and had all the how-tos and had all the steps, and then I would have just been burnt out already. And I want to do this because I do love to talk. Who doesn't love a chatterbox or two? So here we are in Washington. I just moved here like 2 months ago. It's been a journey, a real journey. Anyway, yeah, so I have so many ideas, guys. Yesterday, when I was working, I had some downtime, so I had a little cold brew and went crazy on the journal. If you don't have a journal, get yourself one. I don't really go to therapy because I have in the past, and then I also went to school for it, so I can do the techniques myself pretty well, which is awesome. That being said, if you need therapy, go get yourself some therapy. This is my therapy. Okay, I try to journal pretty much every day, whether it's in the morning or at night, or sometimes 3 times a day. I'm a little addicted. Yeah, when I was off that caffeine yesterday, I just had this awesome idea, because there's this YouTube creator, Ashley Alexander, love ya Ashley, that I love watching all the time, and I love watching her sister too. They just bring me such joy because they're just so silly, and me too. I've been watching them maybe a month ago since I moved out here. Just love YouTube. Like I said, YouTube premium girly, it's worth it. But ever since I started watching her, I just feel so inspired, because she has her own matcha business now, and she has all these insane, awesome dreams and these creative juices that always flow. And she just I feel, at least through a screen, I've never met her. I feel that she knows herself. And that's what I'm trying to do, you know? So we're being authentic here. Anyway, so the idea that really sparked me was, why don't you just talk about it? And then I researched fashion journalism. So I wrote all this stuff down, how to get there and whatnot. But really just it all boiled down to YouTube. And at first I really was just okay, this YouTube channel is going to be about fashion and how haircuts, eyebrows, even teeth shape appearance, color theory, comfort in beating the status quo, tattoos and piercings, how society shapes trends and wanting to fit in, how all trends mimic one or another, and they resurface in some way. These are good ideas, you know what I mean? Mental health and fashion, comfort, is beauty really pain? I was watching this YouTube video yesterday with Ashley, actually, surprisingly. She was on a podcast kind of about business, and she was saying how she looks at failure. And she was saying that failure is really deemed a bad thing in society. It's kind of well, if you're not born good at this thing, why even try? That's literally only half of it. Perspective is probably almost 100%, because if you view something as bad, you are probably not going to want to try again. But if you reframe that and you're no, that's a good thing, it's just a learning opportunity. You fail at something once and you just don't want to try again, because you're what if I make a fool of myself? What if people think I'm a fool forever? I think that's really where a lot of my anxious thoughts go towards, is forever. But something that I've been really girl, latch on, nothing lasts forever, which could be a scary thing, but also that's a good thing. That's a really good thing, because then you learn to appreciate the good things more. And then when you're going through a tough time, you're oh, this is not gonna last forever. It's those two guys, one is facing in the train, one is facing the rock wall and one is facing the outside of the train, and this guy's nothing will last forever, and this guy's happy because nothing will last forever. So I live with my boyfriend, love him, and he has to wake up at 7 for work, and I don't have to, my schedule is really random, because I work at a baker's assistant, and then I also cater for weddings. So I usually don't work until like the afternoon, which I love my morning. Like if I didn't have my morning, I would be okay, but like, yeah, usually I would like, he would wake up at 7. I would be like, have a good day, go back to sleep, wake up at 9:30. I'm like, gonna feel like shit, even though I like slept in longer, you know? So yesterday when I was like, you know, like I'm kind of serious about this video diary thing, I was like, I gotta grind. We gotta like get to it, you know? Like no more slacking, no more sleeping in. I'll still sleep in, but like not every day, you know? I'll like have structure and routine. There is like this sense of accomplishment that I really get from waking up like super early in the morning. I also just love that feeling of waking up early and like knowing the whole city is like asleep because the city is mine. Yeah, I'm sure it's the same feeling people get when they like stay up super late because they're like, oh, the city is asleep, it's mine, time to roughhouse. I don't know, maybe not roughhouse, but when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, dude, like everything is gonna be okay. Like I have time, I have so much time. Get yourself some water, get yourself some tea. I was sipping on peppermint because that's good for your tummy. If you just need a video to like wash your face to, brush your teeth to, do the dishes, make your bed, like I know, like I've been on the internet for like half of my life pretty much, and it all started with Vine. I miss Vine. And like unironically, like I think I became this funny because of Vine, and while I'm sure it did change the course of my young 10-year-old brain, it is what it is. And then like flash forward to now, I love Pinterest. Pinterest is like my favorite. It's so easy to manifest with Pinterest. Like, I love it. Like, obviously, like, everything happens for a reason. Like, I am like a firm believer in that. Just like takes away the need to like be upset about things or just like constantly worry about things. Like, when I grew up, like I always worried about stuff. Like whether it was people being alive. Oh my God, when my mom left for the night, not for the night, just for a couple hours, I would be like, that's it, she's gone, I gotta accept it. And I'm like, girl, like you're like 8 years old, like we're chilling now. It just took about 12, 13 years. Yeah, but we're here. And I try to honor my younger self as much as I can because I love her. Anyway, the sun is so beautiful on my skin. Yeah, like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing, but does anyone really know what they're doing? And like I felt that if I kept waiting any longer on this video diary thing, that I just like would never get into it, you know, you just really have to like dive into things, like jump right in. Like, literally, like if there's anything you want to do, whether it's start a business, but like you feel that, you know, you don't have the resources. I mean, the internet's free, baby. Like, you know, go on Google and like search around, but also don't overwhelm yourself with information because then you're just gonna get tired and burnt out. So I say one thing at a time, and I just like really wanted to do this because I wanted to learn from it. Like, it's just one of those things in life. Like, I wanted to learn from it. I wanted to grow from it. I wanted to be able to track my progress in a healthy, sustainable way because, like, you know, once I finish a journal, that shit's like in a box somewhere. I'll pull it out in like 5 months. But like this, I can like go back and watch myself because like, you know, like I believe in myself. Like if this turns into something bigger, that would be awesome. I kind of just thought I would start with like a sit down talking video, like a bunch of other ideas of things I want to talk to you guys about. But if I could just get one viewer, I love you. And like I'm blessings, you know what I mean? Blessings on blessings. We're gonna leave it at that. If I had any loose end stories in here, I'm so sorry. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a really good thing. I'm really excited. But yeah, seize the motherfucking day, guys. Like, it's a good one. The sun is shining, at least for me. I'm sending you so much love and peace. Love you lots. Have such a fabulous day. You deserve it. Why not? Get yourself a treat. What am I doing? I'm still talking. Okay, well, just end it. Love ya. Bye.